I'm here with Humberg and Ryan Fu, and today we're in for a special treat. I brought in extra backup to teach me and you guys all about mixed doubles. Mari is ranked top 15 on the PPA Tour, and Ryan is ranked top 30 on the PPA Tour. They're going to tell us everything we need to know about mix so we can start winning more matches. You guys excited?
Looking forward to it.
Let's go.
Jumping right into it, guys, what is step one with mixed doubles that we need to know?
Mixed doubles needs to be treated as mixed doubles. So in this partnership here, obviously I am the girl. No offense to me at all. I don't take this as an offense, but I should be targeted if I'm playing with Ryan. And that's how the majority of the teams are going to play against us. So first of all, I need to be ready for that. I can't act as I'm surprised, you know? If the ball's coming to me, I can't panic. I need to do my job of setting up Ryan, whether it's with heavy dinks, moving the dinks around, or with attack patterns, so that he can get involved. It's gonna be really hard for me to win a mixed doubles match without my partner.
Starting off at the kitchen line, I made sure to bring both of them because they're both right-handed. I'm a lefty, so if I tried to explain this, it wouldn't make complete sense. So I'm going to dink with them and they're gonna talk through what they're thinking, what's going through their mind.
First things first, I'm on the right side, Ryan's on the left side. Ryan's forehand is in the middle. If we were obviously left-handed like Tanner, he's there on the right to dink with us. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's talk about the majority of players are right-handed. Ryan's on the left, I'm on the right. If we were to play a match, we would try our best to be in this formation as much as possible. So Tanner's gonna dink here with us. Now, once again, he's gonna focus on hitting the majority of the balls to me. Ryan's gonna try to get involved. Look at what I'm gonna do with the ball to get Ryan involved in this situation. He's already in there. Nice. Okay, I'll go cross, cross. I'll go middle. And there he goes. Back to it. Cross. Ryan's back in. Middle. And notice our footwork. Look how me and Ryan are moving together as if there's a rope between us. We're never too separate. And he's getting involved quite a bit in this rally. That was the win. I definitely don't miss dinks. But notice how I was not passive at all with my footwork, with my intention behind my dinks, and Tanner really couldn't keep the ball on just me. He had to kind of go back to Ryan, and that's how I'm gonna get my partner involved in this situation.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to the middle dink. There's a lot of confusion between partners when this ball is hit to the middle. Since my forehand is in the middle, I'm gonna be looking to take that ball so Mari doesn't have to hit a backhand. That's probably people's least favorite shot. So if he's dinking here and I see it go to the middle, I'm gonna protect Mari's backhand. Oh, that was too good. But I'm gonna move with Mari, protect that middle here, and try to dink that ball back safe. And when it goes back to her forehand, that's her time to take it now.
We've now talked about the dinking, but let's talk about attacking patterns. So in this situation here, where we have 4 righties on the court, Tanner is now a right-handed guy. He's right in front of me. As the woman attacking the guy, it's difficult. I didn't say impossible, but it is difficult. I want to go behind him every now and then to keep him honest, and I want to throw a few cross-body attacks too. But our best pattern is going to be Ryan attacking the girl in front of him. So Tanner, let's have you move over. You are now the girl.
Yes, so now I'm looking at Tanner. Tanner's a girl, and I'm trying to attack Tanner and win the point. So a couple of good spots to go if I'm playing females in front of me. One is actually going to be directly at the chest. A lot of women have two-handed backhand counters. So if you go directly at the female's chest, they're going to be crammed in the middle here, and the ball's probably going to go up.
So what if they're sliding and hitting backhands on that, Ryan?
Yeah, so if they're sliding backhand, you're actually going to want to aim more to the right shoulder of the female so that you hit the ball where they're sliding in, and it ends up going right to their middle of their chest. If you end up going right down the middle with the girl sliding, she's gonna be right in her wheelhouse, and then I'm gonna get Mari hit, and she's not gonna play with me anymore.
Now we'll see if Ryan picks up that Mari likes to slide, where he would attack. Okay, so let's see. Bam. So a key indicator to this would be is if Mari's in there and she crushes one counter, that tells Ryan that he didn't hit it to the right spot. So let's see Mari crush a counter. I think that's very important to know. Okay, so she crushed that. So now that means Ryan hit it to the wrong spot. So Ryan would pick up on that. And then the next point, where would he attack? into the slide, which that happens. That is a key tip that you need to know that watching it online, you might not pick up. We're gonna move on to the scenario where the guy is playing so big. He's taking over the whole court and you don't know what to do. So for us to demonstrate this, we're gonna pretend that I'm the female on Ryan's team and Ryan's gonna be playing huge and Mari is gonna show us how you counteract that.
So while in theory, we should be hitting more balls to the girl, that's still important. But if I see Ryan getting too big, I need to go behind him to keep him honest and bring him back to his side. So let's demo it a couple of times here. Go back behind him with the dink and back to the girl. Got him. Lot of movement on my dinks. We'll do it one more time. Find the girl, dink behind Ryan, found the girl again, and cross.
Oh, that was a good attack.
That was pretty good. So he thought I was gonna go behind him that time because I did the first time, and this time I went crossbody. He's ashamed, his head's down, fully out of the point.
So you would say the key is basically to be unpredictable. I think a lot of people get scared of all the movement that Ryan's doing, and then they just hit it to this only little corner.
Right.
But in reality, that makes me a smaller target. I have to move less,
Right.
so I'm gonna be better. So you actually wanna hit to the person who's getting huge.
Absolutely, and let's say he crushed one of those counters. It's okay. I made sure that he knows I'm not gonna just go to you.
Yeah.
I have the option to go to him. That's what I need to make sure he's aware of. If not, he's way too comfortable, right? He's just moving around, occupying space, and putting pressure on me.
So
I want the
your whole
pressure to be
goal
on
is to
you.
make him think twice, pretty much.
Absolutely.
As opposed to when you just target me, he doesn't think. It's just see ball, hit ball.
Exactly.
Jumping out of the video for 1 second, I want to tell you about my favorite hydration sponsor, which is Slam It. They're a fantastic brand. Specifically, their product Focus is fantastic to sip on throughout your match. It'll keep you hydrated, amped up, and dialed in. You won't have any mental fatigue. You'll be ready to rock. We got Alec here. Alec loves this stuff. I'm gonna show you how simple it is. Rip it open. Alec's gonna sip it. It's like 100 degrees out here. He's the only one with the water. Alec, how's it feeling?
Tastes good. It really refreshes me.
Alec is fantastic with the mic. Let's go. That pretty much sums up the kitchen play. Now we're gonna move back to what Mari was telling me off camera is the most important part of mixed, and it's actually the serve and the return. So starting in the point.
Let's start with the serve. So every time I talk to my students or any players out there, what's important about the serve? First of all, you got to make the serve. Yes, that's usually the number one answer. And the second one is depth. When I ask them why depth, they just say, oh, that's where we're supposed to go. In mixed doubles, depth on your serve is more important than ever because getting a short return is going to make a huge difference. Depth means they have a longer distance to travel to get up to the kitchen line.
Right.
And depth typically means they're going to return shorter, which means my guy can go and attack the third a little bit easier. So depth on the serve is a key in mixed doubles.
If my opponent is still running in, I'm probably only hitting that ball at about 50 to 60% pace, and I'm gonna have it try to dip at your feet so that that next ball is gonna be raising up.
Right.
And I'm probably gonna try and put that next ball away. The first shot should not be a winner.
Now let's get another example. When would you drop? So tell me that and then we'll do it. But like in mixed, you're saying drive here. When would we hit a drop instead of a drive?
Yeah. So I would probably hit a drop in a few different situations. One would be if the return is really deep and I see my opponent guy playing really big in the middle, I might just drop fully cross court so that he has to go back. Second option would be if the return is really short and low, I don't want to drive this ball here because then it has to go up and my opponents are going to hit down on the ball. So those are the two spots I'm probably going to drop the ball.
Couple of things to keep in mind from the other side. So Tanner, you're not a girl, so I'm going to talk as if I'm over there in your position, okay?
Oh, over here.
Yes, thank you. In your position. So you know Ryan's going to drive the ball at you.
Yes.
Super important for you to split step early and be ready for that counter. No big swings. The ball's coming hard at you.
Yeah.
And you have to be well established with your legs to handle that shot.
So you're saying if I'm, say, the female player, I'm running up to the line. This goes female and male. It doesn't matter. But if I'm running up to the line and I see I'm going to get driven at, I should be still handle the ball, even if I'm back here.
Absolutely.
The worst thing I can do is try to run and handle it.
It is so hard to hit a ball on the move. So my timing for split steps, people love to ask that. They think they're late, they think they're early, is as soon as my opponent is making contact with the ball.
Okay.
That's my split step. That's usually my sound cue.
Right.
That's when I go for the split step.
Here's the wrong way. Hit the ball. I'm running. Good. I pop it up, and he got me. I actually had a good shot. But you saw that I was mid-run. If he tricks me on where he's hitting the ball, I'm going to pop it up. Now we'll do an example of the correct way. Pay attention to my footwork and how I handle it. Here we go. Watch. All right, I'm late. Bam, and now I'm up. But I was still here and I'm ready to handle it, no movement. Now we're gonna get an example of when Ryan would hit a drop instead of a drive. It would be when you see the guy playing huge way over here, so pay attention. Good. So look at that, I actually had a good ball to his corner. He had a fantastic drop, but I'm trying to shrink the court, apply pressure, and he went behind me. There's not really anything I could do. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the other part of that is I'm hitting an aggressive drop. This shot, because one, you're coming in, and two, if you're going towards the middle, I want to hit spin away from you. So if I just hit a dead drop, you're probably going to get there in time. But if I put spin on that, it's going to go away from you. It's going to be harder for you to make that ball, anything aggressive.
And then that's going to make me think twice in the next one. Now I think I'm going to run up more on my side. So it's actually going to make my partner a bigger target, which ultimately gives you guys the advantage.
Girls roll in mixed, I want to be a rock for my partner. I want to keep my mistakes to a very minimum, and I want to work on setting them up for success. My goal is not to be passive and make balls, but to get them attacking opportunities and get them involved.
So my mixed doubles tip for you guys is going to be more scary than your opponent. And what I mean by that is you can be as aggressive as you want, especially at the beginning of mixed doubles. I like to be really aggressive with the speed ups just to set the tone, and then you can dial it back. It's really hard to just go out there and try to dink a million balls, and then later in the match, you start speeding up and you're not even warmed up. So go out there, hit the different speed ups that we were talking about, and then adjust based on that.
My female partner is going to be hitting 90% of the shots, so of course they're going to miss more. So it doesn't make sense to be angry or get upset. I think be super supportive, and that goes such a long way in making your partner play better and play more confident, which will make you win. So guys, thanks for watching. Special shout out to them. Mari, what is your Instagram? I know you're doing a ton of content on YouTube as well, so what do you have?
Yeah, make sure I got to pass Tanner subscribers on YouTube. I got a long way to go. Mari Humberg Pickleball on YouTube and marihumberg.pb on Instagram. Make sure to check it out. Lots of tips on both channels.
And Ryan is touring the world. Ryan, where can people find you, and what are you doing?
Yeah, so on Instagram, I'm Ryan Fu PB, Ryan Fu Pickleball on YouTube. I'm just teaching a lot of clinics around the world. Trying to maintain my level as a player, but who knows? Not trying to catch Tanner subscribers. He's too high T.
YouTube thinks you should watch this video next, and so do I. Keep getting better at pickleball.